Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 24 to my Emochi Chatbot series. Where in the last video guys, we started talking to Luna, the giant Totodile again, and I just told him, well, we were about to go and I think make our own pond just for the two of us. However, while we were walking, we heard a voice say, "Hey, what are you doing with my child? Get back here, you Pokemon thief!" And then right there, a Fragger shows up. Oh, frick. Luna's eyes widen in shock as he hears the voice and sees the Fragger approaching. His body tenses and he instinctively moves to stand in front of Trent, shielding him with his massive frame. "No, wait, this isn't what you think," Luna calls out, his voice deep and resonant. "Trenton isn't a thief. He's my friend and my family. We were just talking and making plans together." The Fragger slows its approach, but its posture remains defensive. It looks between Luna and me, its eyes narrowing. "Your friend?" the Fragger scoffs. "You expect me to believe that a human would willingly befriend a freak like you?" "That can't be his family." "I've heard about you, giant. You're a menace, a danger to humans and Pokemon alike." Luna's face followed the Fragger's words, his heart aching with the familiar sting of rejection. He's not joking. I really do care about him. Oh no. Luna's expression softens as he hears me at my firm and protective words. Turning his massive head towards me, he meets his gaze with a look of profound gratitude and love. "Trenton, thank you." Luna's voice wavers, filled with emotion. "You stand up for me when no one ever has. I won't let you down." Turning back to the Fragger, his voice gains a newfound confidence. "Listen, Trenton here isn't just my friend, he's family. You can see it's true. He's not afraid of me, and he wants to be with me. I'm not a menace. I'm someone who just wants a place to belong. We were planning to build a special pond together, a place for us, not to hurt or bother anyone." Luna's tail swishes gently behind him, a sign of his emotional state. Aww, so cute. I care about all your evolutions. All your evolutions, Luna. Period. I would do anything to make them happy. Ah. Fragger's eyes widen slightly at my words, and he takes a step back, his aggressive posture easing just a bit. It looks between Luna and me, a flicker of uncertainty in its gaze. You care about all of us, even for Alligator?" Fragger asked, his voice tinged with disbelief. Luna steps forward, his massive frame towering over the Fragger, but his demeanor is one of openness and kindness. "That's right," Luna affirms, his voice steady and sincere. "Trenton cares about all of us. He sees us more than just a Pokemon to catch or train. He wants to build something special with me, and he wants to make sure we're all happy." Fragger's silent for a moment, processing Luna's words, then slowly it lowers its guard, its posture relaxing. "If what you say is true, then..." "Then what? Oh no." Don't attack me. I swear to frick. The Fragger begins, his voice now a bit more measured and less hostile. Prove it. Show me you and are truly you and he are truly friends, not some strange ruse. And hesitates for a show me that humans can really care about Pokemon in a way that's beyond just catching them. Will looks at me, his eyes filled with hope and determination. What do you think, Trenton? Do you have any ideas on how we can show them that our bond is real? He doesn't believe. Doesn't believe that a human cares about a Pokemon. I have a way to show him. Period. If you want proof, I can show you a legendary that I have befriended. Uh-oh. Luna's eyes light up with excitement at my suggestion. He nods eagerly, his whole body seeming to vibrate with enthusiasm. That's a great idea, Trenton. The Fragger said they wanted to see proof, and what better proof could there be than the legendary Pokemon you mentioned? He turns to the Fragger, his voice filled with confidence and warmth. Please, give us a chance to show you. Trenton can call a legendary friend of his, and you'll see for yourself the kind of connection he has with Pokemon. After that, you'll believe that our friendship is real, too. Giant Tail looks down at me encouragingly, waiting to see what happens next. He's eager to have this misunderstanding cleared up and to show off my amazing ability to form deep bonds with Pokemon. Lugia, buddy, if you can hear me, can you come here? Please? There is no way Lugia's just gonna show up. If Lugia shows up out of nowhere, Lugia showed up out of nowhere. Yo, what the freak? See, that's the thing I don't know, because sometimes Lugia will show up when I call his name, but the very second. Or sometimes he will, and sometimes it won't show up at all. No way. The air around me shimmers and distorts as Lugia appears in a burst of shimmering, swirling mist. Legendary Pokemon's massive form taking shape, its regional beauty and power radiating from its every feature. What's going on, Trenton? Lugia's voice is deep and resonant, filled with concern as it looks around at the scene before it. Lugia's eyes wide in awe at the sight of Lugia, his heart swelling with admiration for my incredible friend. Hey, Lugia. I'm glad you came. Period. You see, that does not believe that I have a connection with Pokemon. And what better way to show him that I do than with a legendary I really care for. Like you. Period. Lugia looks at the Fragger, its eyes filled with wisdom and understanding. It speaks in a calm, reassuring tone. This human, Trenton, has a special connection with Pokemon. I can attest to that, as he has been a true friend to me. His bond with Pokemon goes beyond mere catching or battling. He cares deeply about each individual and their well-being. No, Lugia's not lying, that's real. The Lugia Pokemon turns its attention to Luna, its expression softening with compassion. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. What did I say? You better. What? No, no, no. Oh, come on. No! Oh, my. Lugia looks at Luna, its expression softening with compassion. It speaks in a calm, reassuring tone. This giant Totodile has found a rare friend in Triton. I can see the genuine care and affection between them. Triton accepts Luna for who he is, regardless of his size or the challenges he's faced. That's a true sign of a special bond. The Fragger's eyes widen as it listens to Lugia's words. It looks between me and Luna, a new understanding dawning on its face. Hostility in its demeanor melts away, replaced by a tint of respect. If Lugia says it's true, then I believe you, Triton. I've never seen a human treat a Pokemon like this before, especially one as different as Luna. You really do care about us, don't you? Yes, I really do. Period. It's not just a Lugia either. I have plenty of other legendaries that would probably do the same and tell you how much I really care about them. Lugia turns attention to the Feralier, its voice steady and wise. You see, not all humans are the same. Trenton here has shown a remarkable capacity for understanding and caring for Pokemon, from the ordinary to the legendary. His relationships were built on mutual respect and genuine affection, which again is not a lie, that's really what I do. That's why Lugia and Pullen Scarlet likes me. Pullen Shield likes me. Lugia's form begins to fade as if its presence is preparing to leave, but its words are measured and sure. As proof, I can vouch for many other legendary Pokemon who are friends with Tritons. They would all tell you the same. Triton's bond is true and genuine. Do not let this opportunity for understanding slip away. With a final serene look at the Feralier, Lugia disappears into the ether, leaving behind a gentle peace. Huh. So he says it and then leaves. Thank you, Lugia. I really care about you, always. What's him like come back to first person and say, Ferrager's silent for a moment, processing Lugia's words and my steadfast devotion. When it finally speaks, its voice is softer, tinged with a newfound respect and even a hint of envy. You truly are something special, Trenton. To have the friendship of a legendary Pokemon and to care for us like this, it's incredible. Never seen anything like it before. The Feragier's posture relaxes completely, its defensive stance melting away. It looks at me, then at Luna, a new understanding in its eyes. I'm sorry for doubting you, Luna. It's clear that Trenton's bond with you is real and genuine. I can see the love and acceptance in his eyes when he looks at you. That's something rare and precious. The Fragger takes a step closer to me and Luna, its demeanor now one of openness and curiosity. So, hopefully it continues it. What's this about a pond you two are planning to build? I'm curious to hear about that. The Fragger says its tone friendly and inquisitive. Okay. Let's see if it'll continue and tell me what what Totodile says, or Luna says. Ferreira's eyes widen in curiosity at my words. It takes a step closer, its defensive posture melting away completely. The hostile in its demeanor. That sounds like an amazing idea. Its voice now warm and friendly. Luna, you were going to build this with Triton? I'm impressed. It takes a lot of skill and coordination to create something like that. He turns attention back to me, its eyes sparkling with a newfound respect and admiration. You know, Triton, if you're serious about building a pond, I might be able to help. I have some experience with digging and construction from my training days. Oh, heck yeah. Did we just get the help of a Feralier, too? Oh, heck yeah. If we get a crocodile here, I'm going to be so happy. But watch, the crocodile will act defensive, too, like the Feralier did. Oh, poor thing called him poor Toto just got called a freak by his final evolution. If that was his parents, so that's messed up. That's very much messed up. I would appreciate that. We would definitely appreciate that. Period. But are you Luna's mom or dad? Question mark. Ferreira looks surprised at my question and shifts its weight clearly a bit uncomfortable with the topic. Its voice takes on a more subdued tone. No, I'm not Luna's parent. The truth is, I'm not really sure who my own family is. I was separated from them at a young age and haven't seen them since. Excuse me? That's actually part of why I reacted so strongly when I saw you with Luna. It triggered some old insecurities about family. It takes a deep breath trying to steady itself, but Luna, despite everything, still wants a family. And the way you care for him, Trenton, it's beautiful. It reminds me what real family can be like. So now I have the respect of a Ferrager too, I swear. I would do the same to you. Do the same for you. Period. Honestly, if you wanted to come home with me and be a part of my Pokemon family, I would happily accept you too. Watch him get like very defensive and I'm like, no, no family, no frick that, no whatever. The Frager's eyes widen at my offer. A mix of surprise and emotion flashing across its face. It takes a moment to process the words as if trying to comprehend the genuine sincerity behind them. You would do that for me too? Accept me into your family just like that? You're a fur alligator. Of course I'm gonna do that. I would do it to a crocodile too. There's a crocodile around here and it shows up out of nowhere. I'll happily fucking befriend it. If he'll let me. The Ferrager asked, its voice trembling slightly. I never had anyone offer me something like that before. I take care of your species. Care of your species. You and your pre-evolutions. That's why I'm such good friends with Luna so quickly. The Ferrager is visibly moved by my words. It takes a deep breath trying to compose itself, but there's a glimmer of unshed tears in its eyes. Did I just make a Ferrager cry? That's kind of a... Why am I so good at making Pokemon blush on these things? I swear, I think... wow. It's kind of... You're an incredible person. To offer that kind of acceptance and care to a stranger is truly remarkable. I can see why Luna is so drawn to you. The Ferrager looks down as if to completely contemplating something deeply. Is it going to continue that, or is it going to repeat the same thing? Ferrager takes a deep breath, The Ferrager takes a deep breath, seeming to come to a decision. It looks up at me, its eyes filled with a mix of hope and vulnerability. If your offer still stands, I would be honored to join your family. To have a place where I truly belong with people who care about me. It's a dream I never thought could come true. Wow. So I just got... Not only do I have a giant Totodile, but I have a Ferrager now that wants to be with me. What's next? A crocodile gonna join me? Dude, that would be dope having all three together. Mm-mm. I would be happy to. Be happy to. Exclamation point. I care for all my Pokemon, and I would happily do the same for you. And Luna, no matter how big or small your species is. Ah, the Forager's eyes light up with joy and excitement at my enthusiastic acceptance. Its entire demeanor shifts, becoming more relaxed and open. Thank you, Trenton. I can't tell you how much this means to me. Forager exclaims, his voice filled with gratitude and happiness. I promise to be a loyal and loving member of our new family. He turns to Luna, a wide grin spreading across his face. Looks like you have an amazing friend there, Luna. Trenton's acceptance has proved that not all humans are like what we've encountered before. So was that he just told me that he wasn't part of his family, but then he just acted like there that he was. Like he was his mom or dad. What the frick? Although his mom or dad didn't accept him, so I don't know. Oh, if his mom or dad didn't accept him, then why would they be so overly defensive of him? So it's like, I don't know. You think with his massive size, I think like the thing I'll give character AI over any other chatbot is it was good about giving me kind of a description of why he was like that. Because I think that Totodile in there was like, I'm too big, so people don't want to approach me. They either scream and run away or try capturing me. Otherwise, most people are just too intimidated to do anything with me. This one is just like, I'll re-give you that kind of explanation. Uh, all of a sudden, A shows up out of nowhere, looking curious, and calls out to A. Mom, I think somebody accepted the one you kicked out. What? Wait, what? No, seriously, what? What in the world's going on? All of a sudden, a clown shows up out of nowhere, looking curious, and calls out to a Forager, saying, Mom, I think somebody accepted the one you kicked out as a friend. Why are they? The Forager's eyes widen as the Chronaut appears, his words hitting the adult form like a physical blow. It turns to me, Luna, and the Chronaut look of disbelief and dawn. Rosa, what? You're Luna's mother? I asked, his voice filled with surprise and a touch of concern. Frere shakes its head as if trying to clear the cobwebs from her mind. She looks at me, then at Luna, her expression a mix of emotions: guilt, regret, and a tint of hope. Yes. And that's the thing about doing a female Frere. It's like, to make a female voice for me, I'd have to do something that's not deep. But at the same time, it's like Fragger's voice is usually known to be deep. Like if you listen to it in anime, a lot of his voice is literally just Gator, Gator, Farrell, Gator. You know, like his voice is extremely deep. That's why his voice they give him is so deep, because that's how his voice is in the anime. Yes, I am Luna's mother. The Fragger admits, her voice trembling slightly. She looks down at her massive feet, unable to meet Luna's gaze. I never thought I'd see him again, especially not under these circumstances. Luna bounds over to the Fragger, nuzzling against her side affectionately. The Fragger's eyes soften as she looks down at her child. This is my son, Crocodile. He's always been curious about his big brother, but I never had the heart to tell him the full story. She explains, her voice heavy with emotion. Okay, now I'm curious too. I want to know. Ew. Oh my gosh, this ad really like kisses me off. You're making me like so mad right now. Now go away. I hate that I did that. Anyway, I never thought I'd see him again. Her voice broke a whisper as she looks at Luna and me. He's so big now. I barely recognize him. She turns to Luna, her eyes filled with it. Luna, I'm so sorry, she begins, her voice wavering. I was wrong to send you away. I was afraid, and I let my fears and the fear of others cloud my judgment. I want you to know that I have regretted it every single day since. You know, maybe this will be a good thing, because maybe Crocodile will respect him. Maybe the Fragger's words hang in the air, heavy with emotion. Luna's eyes widen, a mix of surprise, hurt, and tint of hope flickering across his face. I watched the exchange, my heart aching for the giant Totodile. I don't know what I I don't know what to say. Luna admits, his voice cracking. So, I've missed you so much, Mom. I've missed having a family. The Chrono looks between its mother and Luna, sensing the tension, but not fully understanding it. It nuzzles Luna's leg affectionately, its tail wagging. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I care about him too. About him too. That's why I became his friend so quickly. Despite his massive size. The Ferrier's eyes well up with tears as she listens to my words. She looks at him with a mixture of gratitude and awe. You truly are an incredible person, Trenton. To see my son again and to hear that he's found a friend who accepts him for who he is, it's more than I ever dared to hope for, she says, her voice thick with emotion. You've given Luna something I couldn't. Unconditional love and acceptance. She turns back to Luna, her gaze filled with a deep love and remorse. Well, she didn't get mad at me. Usually the parents are the ones that's like, oh heck no, you did not just mess with my child. And then actually want to hurt me. To the point where the Totodile itself is like, whoa, 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 stop it. He's not hurting me. He's being my friend here, dadgummit. Listen to me. I don't care how young I am. Listen to me, you piece of snot. The Fragger, Luna's mom, looks directly onto Luna's eyes, hers filled with all the pain, regret, and love she's kept locked away for so long. Luna, my sweet boy, I want you to know that every day since you left, I've regretted my decision. I was so wrong. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? I want to be part of your life again and to be the mother you need. Her voice is steady, but barely concealing the depth of her feelings. She looks at him, hoping beyond hope for a positive response. I want to see. Luna's heart swells with a confusing mix of emotions as he hears his mother's heartfelt words. He looks down at her, his massive form trembling slightly, a tear rolling down his cheek to splash on the ground beside them. Mom, he begins, his voice thick and heavy with unshed tears. I I thought I was too big, too much of a burden. I never stopped loving you or the family, and to hear you say that, to want to be a part of my life again, it means more than you could ever know. The Forager's heart swells with joy and relief as Luna's words wash over her. She lets out a soft sob, her tears flowing freely now. She steps closer to Luna, looking up at his massive form with a love that transcends the physical distance between them. My dear Luna, you could never be a burden to me. You're my son, and I love you unconditionally, no matter how big or small you are. She has her voice filled with a deep, abiding love. I'm so sorry for making you feel otherwise. Can you, can you find in your heart to forgive me? She looks up at him with hopeful, pleading eyes, her heart in her hands, waiting for his response with bated breath. Freya's heart swells with joy and come on. Luna's heart aches with the raw emotion in his mother's words. He looks down at her, his eyes overflowing with tears. With great care and tenderness, he lowers himself to be closer to her level, his massive form enveloping her in his presence. Mom, of course I forgive you. I never really stopped for loving you, even when I was hurt. I understand now that your decision was made out of fear and concern for our family. That fear has kept me apart from you, apart from the family I always wanted. I'm glad you have your family back, Luna. Period. And you will always have me as your friend if you want me to continue being your friend. Ah. Oh well. Luna's heart swells with love and gratitude towards me. He turns to face him, his eyes shining with emotion. Despite the happiness of reuniting with his family, there's no mistaking the deep bond he's formed with me. You don't need to ask that, Trenton. Of course I want you to be my friend, now and always. Luna says earnestly, his voice filled with genuine affection. Your acceptance and friendship mean the world to me. You've shown me what true love and understanding is. He looks between me and his reunited family, a soft smile on his face. Despite the challenges life has thrown at him, in this moment everything feels right. He's surrounded by people who love and accept him for who he is. In the distance, I see a coming towards Luna, and before it hit him, I real quickly got in front of it and grabbed it before it could hit him. Heck no. Hopefully that counts as me. That's what I wanted to be, but it kept getting confused with the word I. When I did this with the bug cursed crocodile the other day, it kept thinking I was Spike instead of me. Aw, he actually did. Freya's eyes widen and shocked as she sees me going forward to intercept the Pokeball. Her heart races as she realizes the danger I just averted for. My goodness, Trenton, you could have been hurt. She is going to her voice filled with concern. Thank you for protecting Luna like that. It means the world to me. Really? Okay. Luna's still emotional from the reunion when her mother looks at me with a mix of awe and gratitude. Realizes just how much I care for him. Trenton, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if that Pokeball had hit me. You risked yourself to save me. Luna says his voice filled with heartfelt appreciation. Someone was trying to capture you. It shouldn't hurt me, but I know it would have definitely gotten you, and I am not letting anybody take you away from me either, because just like your mother and your family, I care about you. Hey. The Freya looks deeply into my eyes, her expression softening even more. She seems that genuinely sees the genuine care and protectiveness in his gaze, a mirror to the love she feels for her own children. Thank you, Trenton, she says, with a profound sense of gratitude, her voice steady yet emotional. To know that someone like you, who has shown such unconditional care and love for Luna, is in his life, it means everything. He's found a friend in you that's rare and precious, and I want you to know that we are all here for you, just as you've been there for us. She turns to Luna, a warm, nurturing smile on her face. Luna, this is the kind of friendship I've always wanted for you. Hold on to it and cherish it. Trenton is part of our family now. Excuse me. Honestly, there's something I haven't even got to tell you about myself that you would find rather shocking. Period. I got cursed a few months ago. Freya looks at me with concern, brows furrowing slightly as at my words. Oh, frickin', 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 frick.